welcome to the Goofy Daffodil Society's program called Spy Guy Secrets. Today we are going to watch the totally cool movie that we made called The Spy Guy, and then we're going to answer some questions about how we made the film. So, enjoy the show.
I've called this meeting for one reason, and one reason only. I need results. Miss Robbins, did you call Miss Foster?
Call her what?
I called her. Okay.
Sorry I'm late, ladies.
Miss Foster, do you have any results?
No, ma'am.
Then why are you in this boardroom? I need results now!
Don't worry, Mrs. Landers. I have one more trick up my sleeve. Call in the secret weapon.
Agent Doe, would you please join us in the conference room?
What in the Snow White and Seven Dwarfs is that midget doing in my office?
It's not an office, ma'am. It's a conference room.
Mrs. Landers, may I introduce you to Agent Doe?
How do you do? Fine, I'll let you guys work with Agent Doe. But if I don't get results in 24 hours, you guys are all sacked. Dismissed.
So tell me about this case.
48 hours ago, a collection of priceless brooches were stolen from a very wealthy collector. We fear that the thief will attempt to sell the brooches to a foreign dealer. If they succeed, all will be lost.
Miss Robbins, please go get me the brooch for that file. Miss Foster, do you have the brooch file?
Oh, Agent James, did you need this?
Yes.
Oh, here you go, I'm done with it. I didn't know that you would want it.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'll see you.
See ya.
What do you think?
All right. Our people have intercepted a call between the thief and the dealer. We know where their meeting place is. Where? It's in the CIA agency's basement. Let's go.
Here! Call Mrs. Landers.
Really?
Okay, it's being phoned. Just use it.
I found one.
Go on, I'm okay. Excuse me, cops! Alonso!
Ross.
So, Miss Foster, it was you all along. Look out for the spider! Ah! It's over, Miss Foster.
Good job, agents. Agent James, I was glad to hear that your injury wasn't serious.
Thanks, Mrs. Landers. The doctor says that it'll heal in a couple weeks.
One thing's for sure, agents, I will never doubt your abilities again, and I'll count on you if I need more help. And by the way, can somebody give me some more coffee? Dismissed.
Hey, welcome back. That was The Spy Guy. That was an impromptu movie that my fellow conspirators and I made up. And they're actually here with me today. We have Laura Nelson. Hey. And Faith Nelson.
Hi.
And Andy Nelson. I'm Shanna Scott. And Brenna Scott couldn't join us today, so it's just us. And today we're going to be reading our questions out of a coffee cup. Actually, in the movie, you saw Laura as Mrs. Landers drinking coffee. Well, what she actually had in her coffee cup was cue cards because she couldn't remember the other characters' names when we first started filming. So that's what we did. So I'm going to draw the first one, and then we'll take turns, okay? Okay. What is the Goofy Daffodil Society? Ooh. That's a kind of complicated one. Well, we got started like a long time ago.
Yeah, like I was like 3 or 2 or something like that.
Yeah. And we didn't do movies at first. We did puppet shows and plays.
Oh, please don't remember
Yeah,
some of that.
and the little Bo Peep puppet show. Oh, that was bad.
And Esther.
And Esther. Yeah, well, then we started doing movies. And the very first one we did was a lot like this one. We were at a sleepover at your house.
Yeah.
And we just came up with this movie without a script, and it was really funny. And so we've
Star
done
Wars.
that ever since.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, let's do the next one.
I do.
What do you like to do in your free time?
What do you like to do in your free time? What do you like to do in your free time, Andy?
What I like to do is just Sit down in the pool and relax.
I like reading. Yeah, I like reading too, but actually I don't have any free time, and so I make movies.
That is really, that's really sad.
I'd say I like swimming and reading. Those are my favorite things to do in my
Swimming
free
and
time.
reading. Okay.
Who's next?
Annie, do you want to go?
How did you come up with the ideas for Spy Guy?
Well, I think we came up with the title first.
Well,
And we're like, hey, there's this cool title. Let's make a movie of it.
oh, remember we had first thing we did was what we were talking about if we wanted to make a movie, and
Yeah.
so we had to vote on what movie we wanted to do the most. It was like,
Oh yeah, we thought about doing a Lord of the Rings spoof, didn't we?
yeah, we did, but we were just like, oh,
There's gonna be too many characters, yeah. And so we came up with this idea,
yeah.
and it was kind of random at first.
Yeah, we
I
were
remember I called you and you put it on speakerphone, and so we were like having this meeting
Yeah.
in like 2 places at once. And so we kind of did a little bit of brainstorming. And how did we start it? We basically like picked characters that we each wanted to be.
Yeah.
When you came over to our house, that's
Yeah.
what happened.
I was like the main character of the whole
Yeah,
movie.
we really
Yeah.
wanted Andy to be the main character because he's the only guy in the whole movie. And it was like,
Small.
he should be it. 'Cause-
And the youngest.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
he's so cute.
What Laura doing?
All right, so let's see here. Okay. How long did filming take?
Oh gee, it wasn't a long time.
Yeah, it's
We like came over in the afternoon, and then we filmed until like 8 or something, and then we finished up in the morning.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even a whole day that we shot.
All right, your turn.
Okay. Now, where did you film and why? Okay, that's an easy one. Well, we filmed at the Nelson's house because that's where we were at. We were having a sleepover.
Yeah. Best time to do it.
And yeah, the sets that we had, we decided to have like a very blank, stark setting with just tables and blank walls.
We had to mostly destroy our basement.
Yeah, we completely rearranged your basement to make the conference room, I think.
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay.
We had that already.
How did you develop the storyline and break it into scenes?
Well, we had a very loose plot, but none of the details really.
Yeah, we didn't really go into very many details until we like started filming.
Yeah, and so we'd film a scene, and then we'd all sit down, we'd have a powwow and go, okay, what should we do next? We didn't really plan ahead.
All right, Andy, pick one out. It's good. There you go.
How did you handle acting without a script?
That was easy.
Boy,
Yeah,
that
it was pretty
hard.
easy. We just kind of fed off each other to get funny lines.
Yeah,
That's when it got complicated when we were trying to
remember that.
like do the scene over. We couldn't remember the line that we had liked,
yeah.
and so we'd have to kind of reinvent
line-
it every take we
There was
did.
one line I just couldn't get at all.
Which one was that?
The one where we were walking up the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The thief and the dealer.
In
Yeah.
the door one. 48
And which one? Yeah, the one where you came in the door. We did that like 25 times.
Yeah.
Oh, I remembered when you guys were doing that. Me and Brenna were just like so bored, so we were just like playing in the corner with our like kitten that we brought in. It was so much fun.
And we keep out of me telling you to be quiet because we can hear you.
That was funny. All right, let's see here. This one. Okay. Where did you get your costumes and props?
Well, the sunglasses that you wore in the movie, they were actually my mom's. And the brooches were
Yours.
our great-grandma's, some of our great-grandma's old costume jewelry. All the suits and stuff, except for Andy's suit, that was all stuff I just grabbed out of my closet. I stuffed all, like, my whole thing into a big trash bag and
Except for
brought
my
it.
red
Oh yeah, your hat, your beret, when you were being the French guy.
Love that hat.
It looks so good on you too. There you go. It was great because it was funny because you got shot and then you reappeared as a different character right away. It was so much fun. Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Did I go? Okay, I didn't go. What other videos have you done? Ooh, that's a good one. Well, the very first one that we did was a Star Wars spoof, right? And that was impromptu too.
Yeah.
We made it at another sleepover.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was your birthday.
Yeah, it was my
I
birthday.
remember. And after that, we did a second Star Wars spoof. And that one was scripted.
Yeah.
And so was the third one that we did.
Mhm. And then we did. I think we did 2 more, didn't we?
No, then we did the Shipwreck movie.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
what about
that? Was unscripted, and that was another one that we did
Yeah.
at your birthday party.
That was. We do everything at my birthday party.
Okay.
What character that you have?
What character that you have played was your all-time favorite? What about you, Andy?
I think it would be R2-D2.
Oh yeah.
R2-D2.
We used your mom's bowl for that. His head and it kept falling off. That was so funny.
He like fall down, the head would pop off. That was a really cool costume, though.
Yeah. I think one of my favorites was Aerostar.
That was such a good costume. I was so proud of making that costume for
I
you.
hated the pantyhose.
Well, they weren't on your legs.
They were
Stuffed on your head. Yeah, that's funny.
Tons of makeup.
Yeah. I think my favorite character was Anakin, which sounds weird. But, you know, we're like all girls except for him, and so
Yeah, I did
someone
the
has to
guys
play the guy
sometime.
parts. And Anakin was just a great character because he gets mad a lot, and it's fun to play being angry.
Yeah.
And you were my kind of sidekick or whatever for that one because you played Obi-Wan in that one.
That beard was very good. I like
Look good, yeah.
You were
So what was your favorite character?
My favorite character, let's see, I have a lot of favorite characters. Probably my first favorite character is probably Leia, because I got to play her. But the only thing I didn't like about that is that we had to do, you know, the hair all the time and the makeup like 20 times every time we got there. We'd take it out, put it back in, take it out again, put it back in, you know? And then after a while, I just got tired of it and you had to put makeup all over it and it's like, ugh. But probably my best favorite of them all was the cop. Yeah.
Mrs. Landers.
Yeah, Mrs. Landers.
She was a really great character.
So much fun to get, yeah. All the yelling. And
You did
coffee.
get to hear quite a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get the music for Spy Guy?
Okay, I guess I better answer that question because I edited it. It's really hard to find music that you can use off the internet because everything's copyright these days. But I found a really cool site of royalty-free music called Incompetech.com. And so I downloaded music off of that and matched it up with the film. So it's a great website. You should check it out if you need like music for anything.
Okay.
And it's not hard to spell. It sounds hard to spell, but it's not. Incompetech, just like it sounds.
Let's see. There's one. Let's see here. All right. When you have a disagreement on set, how do you resolve it?
We yell.
We throw some.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
I think we just talk it out, really, until one of us convinces everyone else that they're right. It's not really an issue.
Oh, remember that one time when me and Brenda were having a disagreement on who was going to play that one character? So
Oh
I
yeah, that was in a play that we did.
yeah, and
Like
so
a million years ago.
yeah, and so I was like, oh, so I'm like, fine, you can have the character. And then she's like, later, like the next week, no, you can have it. I was like, make up your mind.
Okay, how do you get along as friends, not just as actors? We all hate each other, really. Just kidding, no. We're really great friends. We like do everything together.
Yeah, best friends.
Best friends.
How do you come up with an idea for a movie?
It just kind of pops in your head, and you're just like, I want to do this. I want to do it.
Yeah, you just kind of grab the first weird idea that comes to your mind and you just kind of run with it.
And if it's like we get right into about the end and we like hate it and we have to like start all over again. There's like 20 like scripts that we never got to do, remember?
Not 20 really, but
Yeah,
2 or 3.
Yeah, it was
We
2 or 3.
wrote and then we're like, we
Yeah,
don't even
it's
want to do
like-
this.
Why do we do this?
Esther and
Yeah, we. I remember Esther. That was a bad one. Ugh.
Just pick.
how do you take the idea and come up with the characters?
Well, I think usually don't we kind of come up with characters first and then we kind of build the plot around the characters? Because we're such a small cast, that's usually kind of how it works. We're like, okay, who wants to play what? We just kind of make up a character for ourselves. And then we build the story to, like, around the characters. So your turn.
All right, so let's see. There we go. Okay, let's see here. How do you turn your idea into a story?
Well, you do have to make sure that has like a beginning and a middle and an end. And that's usually mostly my job because I film it and then I edit it. And so I can film it with editing in mind and have that story structure in mind. But I also count a lot on you guys to, you know,
Push you.
yeah.
All right, it's your turn.
Okay. How do you make up the plot? Usually we don't. Usually there's like no plot at all.
Yeah, it's like
We have to make up a plot after we do it.
what's really bad is when we like make up a whole movie and then we like forget it all the next day. We're just like,
Yeah.
what happened?
Well, I remember the very first movie that we did, the first Star Wars boot that we did, we were just goofing off in costumes. And we made up the story completely afterwards and we just like spliced the dialogue together until it made sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who came up with the like lines people say?
Usually everybody does that, but mostly it's Shauna
Uh-huh.
and Brenna.
Because I'm bossy that way.
Do you plan everything at the beginning or does it just happen?
We have to plan a little bit or it would fall apart. But we, you know, mostly kind of make it up as we go, as a general rule. I think actually I've liked our unscripted stuff better than our scripted stuff.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's funnier.
Yeah, it has that spontaneous element, I guess. Well, that's all our questions, and so we'd like to thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the show and got some cool inside info on how we made the Spy Guy. And so thank you for watching, and stay tuned because there's more awesome programming coming up on JCTV.
I don't like their face.
48 hours ago, Miss Foster, do you have the stolen brooch? Miss Foster, do you have the...
Go. You're gonna have to say it louder.
Oh, come on. I told you! You practiced!
Miss Roberts, did you call Miss James?
What? Call me what? It's supposed to be Miss Foster. Start over.
I'm not...
The CIA.
The doctor said that it will be better in a couple of days.
Weeks.
Doesn't matter! Our people have intercepted a call of between
Say that.
between the thief and the dealer.
Yeah, say it all.
The thief and the dealer. We know where.